What's going on, guys? James Blonde here with MMOHuts.com. This time taking a first look at a new tactical turn-based strategy game called Duelyst from Counterplay Games, which is made up of some of the same developers and creators of games like Diablo III, Rogue Legacy, and even the Ratchet Clank series, believe it or not. So Duelyst is a card-based game that doesn't exactly look card-based until you get into it, but the units play and have stats just like cards, and of course you can view them like cards right before you put them into play and collect them like cards. So the game is very similar to Hearthstone, but of course it has its differences. It started off its indie development through a campaign on Kickstarter, and by the end of the campaign the team had doubled the initial pledge goal, so a fairly good amount of popularity behind it from the get-go. The game has been around in development for a little while now, though it's still in a closed beta state. So with that, I will hop into a match or so and give you guys a feel for the game. Alright, so the game is browser-based, runs best in Chrome according to their official page, but seeing that it is browser-based, of course it's going to work great on PC, Mac, and Linux. Plus, just this past week, they released an early preview of the PC and Mac desktop client, so their plans are to move that direction next. And my thoughts are that they're going to eventually want to go and be on mobile devices, but only time will tell. For now, I'm playing through Chrome. And the first thing I noticed, and you'll notice this throughout the game, is the art style and visuals, which are really important in a game like this, in my opinion. So you've got this really nice blend of vibrant colors and scenes like, I don't know, I think of the game Bastion when I look at this, because it's super bright colored, and then you've got those layers, and then with that you have the pixel art style for all the characters and effects, which is really cool. But from the menu here, you've got a set of daily quests that offer you gold for doing things like winning with a particular hero or first match of the day wins. Pretty standard stuff. These change every couple of hours, like it says right here. Or you can replace each quest once per day if you don't want to do those particular ones. You've got your profile, of course, which helps you keep track of your ranking, win-loss ratio, and other useful stats. Don't look at mine, it's pretty bad. The armory here is where you purchase spirit orbs with either real cash currency or the gold that you earn by doing the daily quest, completing training missions and challenges, or just playing the game, of course. If you win a match, you win gold. If you lose a match, you win gold. This is set up the same way as Hearthstone. The spirit orbs in this case are the packs of cards, which contain 5 random cards, one of which will be rare or better, and like I said, you can unlock these just by playing the game, and you never know what you're going to get, because, you know, life is like a box of chocolates, and by life I mean this game, and by a box of chocolates, I mean the cards are random. Just wanted to make sure we're on the same page there. Once you've started collecting cards, you can then organize them into your own custom decks called squads in this game, and they're organized by faction, which are all listed here at the top, as well as the neutral section, which of course means that you can use those cards for any factions. They're universal. And while we're here, this sort of gives you an idea of what the cards look like, and what's really cool is if you mouse over them, get a little example of what the animations are like, and it's a really neat way of adding character to the cards, which is something that we see unique to most card games. There's a lot of card games that do this. This is how this game does it. It's really cool that the character actually comes off of the card when played, and then has these animations that go nice with the blend of art styles in this game. But they're really easy to read. The mana cost is right here up at the top left, and then you've got your attack and health right here. If it's a minion or general card, generals being the heroes that you're trying to defeat in order to win the battle. There isn't a lot visually separating the more rare cards from the normal ones. You can see the little flux capacitor looking thing here, and if you click on them, obviously they'll say. So there's no holofoils in this game, that I've seen anyway. You also have a crafting system to make or disenchant specific cards based on resources gathered, but I haven't quite played enough just yet to get into that feature. Other than that, you've got a few things not available in the game just yet, one being the Codex here, which I'm assuming is like a Pokedex for all of the cards in the game, whether or not you've collected them just yet, sort of like a built-in wiki. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop into a match. I'll show you how this works. You've got your training grounds, which at first teaches you how to play the game, then lets you complete challenges for gold. They get a little bit harder as you go down the list. I definitely recommend doing a decent amount of these before you play against other players, mainly because it'll get you familiar with the gameplay elements as well as the basic decks, but also doing just like 5 or 6 of these will get you some spirit orbs. So in other words, more cards for your deck. Besides, you have to do a few of these anyway before you start real matches with players. You've got a sandbox option as well if you want to do a little experimentation. Here you play as both player 1 and player 2, but it might help you figure out some of your cards and how they move around the battlefield. The Gauntlet, which is an elimination style tournament that happens during certain times, as you can tell here, and of course season ranked ladder. From here you've got all 6 factions to choose from, and they're different based on what type of cards they use, as you'd probably know. They have different styles. just like in most TCGs. I'm going to go with Vitruvian here, seeing that I've started getting used to the basic deck of cards on this particular faction. Now, just like in Hearthstone, you can decide to keep or replace the first 3 cards drawn from your deck. I think I'm going to replace this one here, just because this one destroys an enemy that's near my general. This is very handy to have later on, so probably replace that one. There we go. Got one with 3. Now, the generals, you actually move around the game board, unlike Hearthstone, where you just attack them once you don't have any other minion cards to attack. Good luck, have fun. And you can move. I want to try to get these mana orbs right here. Neither one of us can actually get them the first time, unless he has a minion to put down. Let's see. I'm going to put down this guy. This actually has a taunt, or provoke in this game, and he will provoke any minions that this guy puts out. Has to attack him first. These mana orbs will get you 1 mana per turn. So it's a little different. You don't get like a mana card in this particular game that's given to all factions. Instead, you want to try to get to these mana orbs first. Now, what's interesting about this is you can actually see what the other player's doing or moving around their cursor. So you got to be careful about planning, because they can kind of see what you're trying to do. They can't see your cards, of course, but they can see you move your cursor around. So give this guy +1/+1, attack and defense. And I'll go ahead and move him to this mana orb. Not because I need it, but because I don't want him to have it. He's probably going to take these other 2 here pretty easily. And I'll go ahead and move him in front of my Pyromancer. My Pyromancer can actually attack in a straight line. He does a thing called Blast. My little Armadillo dude that I just put down has a Provoke, which is just like Taunt in Hearthstone. So his minions are going to have to attack that first. Although he doesn't have a whole lot of attack damage, he's still real useful for setting up strategy. You are timed, of course, so you have a little bit of time to react in this. And see how you can tell what he's doing. He placed a spell on me, which of course kills that. That's alright. Wasn't too valuable. And then he's going to airdrop. Okay, so this minion has airdrop. He's going to drop him right onto that other mana. You can see him moving his cursor around, which I think is a really interesting element in this game. Like, I don't know what to think about that. Like, you just have to be careful not to... oh, I guess he didn't mean to do what he's doing. There are social aspects of this game, too. Alright, I got another Pyromancer. Put him down. I'll show you what it does in a second. Especially with increased damage. He's going to want to take that guy out quick, because I'm gonna put the hurt on him. Over time, that is. Just like in Hearthstone, if you attack, if you're in melee range, you actually deal the damage back to. But in that case, I was ranged. Stayed alive. So I've got some abilities here, some cards that will beef up my Guardian. So whenever he gets close, I'll be able to take him out pretty easily. I got that Provoke on now. But I think he's going to handle this guy pretty easy. You can actually see where he wanted to move. In a sense, it's kind of like playing an actual game of chess. You're moving up like your chess piece, and if you're having to do that without thinking it through in your head, then obviously they're going to see what you might be planning. Oh, great. We got a lot of taunt going on here. And this guy's going to hurt me. Okay. I'll try to get rid of this guy first because I have to. Provoke. Give my general +3 attack. I can do that twice. The spells like that you put on yourself have durability. So as they get hit, those spells weaken and then they go away. Let's see. Let's do this, and then I can't really afford the other one. Take him out. It's gonna kill him. All right, weaken him. Let's see here. Might as well. It's only gonna do 1 damage, but. Okay, that's alright. I'll hit him with my hero. That's all I can do. I'm going to take 4 damage, but got rid of that guy. I weakened him, at least. It was not the best move, but we'll see what happens. Okay, let's put a golem down here. Something to do. And then I'll move my Pyromancer down again. And this is going to be my method of attack for a little while. Dealing 3 damage each time. I want another card where I can add some attack damage to him. Running out of time there. You actually don't have much time, so you gotta be quick. Okay, he's gonna get up close and personal. So there's a universal card. He has got one of the same ones that I do. Up. There goes my Pyromancer. You gotta love the sound effects. Oh man, he summoned that right behind me. Good thing I had a buff on my general. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add another one in case he decides to attack me. Okay, I got a big golem that I can afford. Let's see what else I'm gonna do here. So this cyber dog looking thing with a laser face, I can actually put down, and then it will let me move. I'm provoked. I've got to put something down. I'm gonna move him over here, and crap, he's still provoked. See, I actually have to kill him first. Crap. Yeah, he's like, what did you do? Oops. Kind of messed that up. And then, oh, he's still not dead. I still have to kill him. Crap, that was not a smooth move. All right. Oh, and then it took away one of my. It took away one of my buffs. Decay. Oops, didn't mean to mute him. How do I? Social. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oops. Not a smart play. He's like, it's all good. Okay. There's all kinds of different maps you can actually play on. Some of the background scenes look really cool. So that praying mantis looking guy can actually attack in like 3 spaces in front of him. Not forward, but off to the side. Of course, you can mouse over their cards to kind of get an idea of what they do, whether they're yours or not. And the burn decks. So he's going to hurt a little bit more now. He's got 8 attack. I'm going to give my +1/+1 and draw a card. Got a flying unit, which I can move anywhere. This guy is probably going to be good to put out just as a guardian protector. Move him here. Maybe not. Let's see here. Gotta set up some sort of strategy. I'm not good at these type of games. I love playing Hearthstone, but I'm not good at it. This is almost like a futuristic sci-fi version of Hearthstone. It's as if StarCraft was Hearthstone. I'm gonna have to take him out. But if I kill him, then he won't do his same sort of... He'll just hurt me. Okay, that's better. I didn't take any damage to my golem over there. Alright. Let's see how that goes. He doesn't have any minions, so we're doing okay. He's probably gonna produce some. Of course, you've got your cards in here that also, you know, give you Death Rattle style stuff, which is called Death Wish in this. And then you also have your... crap, this guy's gonna suck. That's a big sword. Oh my gosh, that's 9 damage. We gotta take this guy out. He can kill my golem in one shot. I'm like worried about this. Let me see. Oh. I do have one of these... there you go. I do have one of these abilities that will let me produce minions on the beginning of my turn. I'm gonna use that. Now that. Oh, this will get rid of that minion. Let's see if I can move around here, and then let's see here. I'm gonna pull it right here. Oh, this is gonna be good. I think I need to be close, so this better work. There we go. Kill that. Thank you. Just get out of here. Ugh. That's what I'm talking about. Place it there. And I'll, yeah, let's hit him from here. Yeah, no, you're going to do all the damage. That's sort of my, you're welcome. I'm going to kill your super minion and then hurt you. Come in here. I'm going to break this guy down a little bit during this move. This may be a faster match than I thought. I can't attack. I already moved. Okay. He's like, wow, that turned around. Okay, now what? So my little droid-looking thing will actually produce a cool-looking tornado minion that I'll be able to use next. But he disappears by the end of my turn, so it's kind of like you have to use him right then and there. Ah, crap. Got the dude with the epic hammer to take out my golem. Of course, he's going to use a... He can't counterattack, so anybody that beats on him can't strike back. Well, he died anyway. Alright, fine. That was a good move. Okay, there's my little tornado minion guy. See if I can do anything with him. Gain 3 attack. Yep, anybody wants to touch me, this is going to hurt. Now I'm doing 8 damage, which is enough to kill him, so if I can get around here and just strike... Oh! I guess he surrendered. Yeah, okay, well, victory. There you go. Hopefully that was enough gameplay to give you guys an idea of how this game works. I feel like if you like Hearthstone, then you can pick up this game really easily. And like I said, it does have its differences for sure. Like being able to move around on the map as another tactical approach is definitely a plus. Anyway, guys, if you missed our closed beta key giveaway at the site, there are still ways to get into the game. The best way is to sign up at their website. Getting access seems to be fairly easy. But thanks for watching. Pick up more information about the game at the game profile at MMOHuts.com. And until next time, guys, that's going to be it for me. I'm James Blonde. See you out there, gamers.